Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Today you are most compatible with Aquarius. You may be really honest, or there may be a need to be honest or truthful in your energy today. 2 p.m. could be important for you today, tomorrow, whenever you see this message at some point this week, Capricorn. 2 p.m. could be important. I'm recording for you on Monday. It's just after 1:30 p.m. as I record for you on Monday. Mondays are the energies of the moon. The moon brings your dreams, your intuition, your emotions and sensitivity, your connections to your mom or your children, and fertility. The moon controls your emotions, the way you react and respond. Nurture versus nature, right, Capricorn? What else? You'll look nice in the color pink, or the color pink may appear in your day. Pink is the energy that connects to unconditional love. It's your balance between spiritual and material possessions and beliefs, okay? Your good luck number for today is the number 84 or 48, which reduces down to a 3. Threes are the energy of your understanding, your ability to see clearly, your third eye chakra. So, hey, hi, hello, good morning, or good afternoon, Capricorn. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, productive, and creating good karma for yourselves today, Capricorn. I know most of you are. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, Capricorn, do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. And YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe, friend. You already watching. Thank you, Capricorn. So we're going to do an energy read and look at the Wheel of Fortune. And your overall energy here is door to value. So we're very much so going to keep this Wheel of Fortune energy out. I'm still going to shuffle a little bit more though. So Capricorn, we're going to do a quick energy read and look at the overall energies you may encounter in your day-to-day activities as you go about your day today. We'll see what's causing the energies, how you are appearing in the energies, how said energies may or may not impact your day, and then we'll look at the outcome. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Make sure you guys are subscribed and have your notifications on this channel, Couture Conversations, as well as your personal channel, Couture Capricorn. Listen, I'm stumbling all over my words, Capricorn. I just had a Red Bull and my words are coming out faster than my mouth is speaking faster than I can form the sentence, friend. Okay. But let's see, Capricorn. We'll pull the rest of the energy. It's always time stamped in the comments, so you can always forward through the shuffling. So where we get to the first card. I know it's been a minute, Capricorn friend. Did you miss me in my Varnell Hill voice? If you don't know who Varnell Hill is, Google it. Get a good laugh for today, okay? Just been really heavy in the energy. Look at that first card, the Devil, Capricorn. With given the what's going on in the world right now. If you know me, you know that, or if you know me in real life, or if you are not new to my channel, then you guys know I went to law school. I absolutely love the law. I am very much so invested into said young man's investigation. I've done a lot of research on my own. I've pointed out some very key details to some of the larger channels so that they can make sure they are spreading the words. Because if we just start with the boat and it's sinking, Google the boat that they say at the caller said at the beginning of the call, and Google the amount of water, because he says one amount of water first and then he says a second amount of water. That's what I was working on last night. There is absolutely no way possible that boat was sinking. It's just not possible for that boat. They would have been completely sunk. The boat would have began to tip over just around 2 to 3 feet of water, because the boat's not very high on the sides. I digress, Capricorn. I love the law. I could talk about this all day. There's so many inconsistencies, but I digress, friend. We'll get back to your reading. But that's where I've been. Okay, that's where my energy has been. It's very heartbreaking for me because I do have 2 young male adult children. And so it's very, very, very heartbreaking. Any parent, it doesn't matter what color you are, Japanese, Chinese, Black, Asian, Mexican, Hispanic, no matter what color you are, if you are a mom and you have a child, this should be devastating to you. If you are a human with any amount of empathy, this should be heartbreaking for you. And so the people that's trying to say it's not true and that the call isn't true and it's not fake, those are people that are still just trying to misguide the information. But I'm here to knock it, debunk all of it. Okay. But I digress, Capricorn. So here we go. So we saw the door to value and Wheel of Fortune fell out at the beginning. The door to value is connected here to the angel of love. The angel of love. Now, the angel of love is the energy of connections, right? It's someone who it has carefully decided said person or relationship is connected here. The angel of love is followed by happy family. Door to value, first chakra, Archangel Michael, and then it's followed by cornucopia. Cornucopia is followed by financial constraints. So your root chakra, door to value, you have the angel of love, happy family. So again, that angel of love energy is, maybe someone choosing their family, because the angel of love is a very balanced decision, balanced connections, being very centered in your decisions in regards to love and your emotions. Okay. So maybe, just feeling very centered or happy in your love life or in your family. Okay. I also feel like there is some sort of maybe not a financial, maybe not as much as a financial constraint. There's too much money present to for it to be a financial constraint, but there could be some sort of financial issue, a small financial issue. The Five of Pentacles, financial constraint is almost like the Five of Pentacles. It's a small energy compared, to the rest of the cards, but it probably doesn't feel small while it's happening. But you have door to value, Wheel of Fortune, cornucopia. So whatever this financial constraint, I feel like it could be in regards to maybe your home life. You got happy family here. And then you also have your root chakra, which is your foundation of support, right? The root chakra could also be an energy of worry about your stability. Now, this energy is being caused by the devil. Capricorn, the devil is your natural energy. Could be temptations. It could be maybe there was a bad decision made in regards to money, and it could be causing you to fall a little short this week or something like that. We'll just have to see what the devil is, other than it could just be you. I don't think it's you. I think that this is an actual energy. It's not you appearing as you, because you are appearing as the Queen of Cups. What's causing you, or what's causing this energy, is the Six of Swords. I mean, how the energy is impacting you is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is transitioning, it's changing, releasing old energies or baggage, right? Moving forward, moving on, letting go. And the outcome is the Empress with the Two of Cups. Oh, and the Two of Cups is followed by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, I have to see, this High Priestess is here. All right, we know the High Priestess is very, very secretive, but the High Priestess traditionally is the same energy as the Empress. Traditionally, the Empress, Justice, Temperance, High Priestess, they were all one card. They weren't separate cards. They're all Libra energy. You may have a very significant Libra placement. You may be very, very intuitive, Capricorn. You're appearing as the Queen of Cups as well. The High Priestess is here. But either way, this Empress in the outcome and the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups is that energy of, it's the beginning of a friendship. It could be the beginning of a friendship or a relationship, a partnership or a connection, right? But it's one that grows to the lovers. So it's someone that you will get on with very, very quickly. Like, I don't want to say love at first sight, but yeah, like that. Like, you'll get on with this person really, really quickly. Or, this is someone that you have, right? The Two of Cups, I like to call the Two of Cups your best friend card. This is a person that is your best friend, because most relationships, or in my opinion, relationships should start off as friends. If you can't be a good friend, I know you can't be a good boyfriend. So there's that. So I like to call this energy like your best friend that grows into your partner, right? But either way, it's connected to the Six of Wands. So in this Six of Swords energy, because this is how you're being impacted, you could be moving forward in a new relationship. It's going to be successful. You'll feel very proud. The Six of Swords is almost like an energy of arrogance, where you are feeling very proud, very confident. You are riding your high horse, literally. 333 could be important for you as well. Let's see, Capricorn, what's the devil energy about? You got the Wheel of Fortune, a positive shift in the energy, good karma, good luck this week. All right, things that are happening in divine timing. All right, the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see, what's the devil energy? Ooh. You also could receive an abundance of money today, right? Or this week. Door to value, cornucopia, the devil being excess, or what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say, but I dropped the card, Capricorn. Hold on. All right. Oh, it was the High Priestess. So I didn't keep the High Priestess out. So let's put that back in and let's shuffle a little bit and look at this devil energy. I also feel like if you have experienced some sort of financial constraint, or a hardship or a loss of money in your that's causing you to worry about your stability with the first chakra here, I feel like that energy will be cleared up by the end of the week as well. So what's the devil about, Capricorn? You are appearing as the Queen of Cups, very compassionate, very nurturing, very kind, right? The devil is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is someone that could be offering some sort of opportunity. They could be offering a gesture of kindness, or a surprise, or an offer of love. Hey, you want to go on a date? Hey, you want to get back together? Hey, do you want to come watch a movie? The Page of Cups is very charming, but ultimately this Page of Cups can be a bit manipulative, in the sense that they are usually offering from a place of kindness, but often because they actually want something as well. They just won't say it right up front. You're appearing as the Queen of Cups, Capricorn. So I'll also say that this Page of Cups could be a child that's being really nice because they want something. They're being like way nicer than they usually are. So you're kind of like, yeah, I know you want something. Right? The devil that being alive. But look at that, the Ace of Cups. I feel like someone's wanting a new relationship, Capricorn. All right. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. It's a new beginning in love. It could be a new baby. The Empress is here. Someone could be pregnant or expecting. It could also be a proposal. It could be the beginning of a marriage. Like maybe you guys just got married and you're starting off. But this feels more like an offer with that Page of Cups. It feels like an offer to reconcile, or an offer to go on a date, or an offer to hang out. But it's something that's attached to your emotions. It's someone that likes you, okay? So let's see. And I feel like you like this person too. You got the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. So you will eventually, I don't think this is a new person, Capricorn. Just being honest. You're being impacted with the Six of Swords. This is almost like you're moving forward. You're moving towards this Empress energy with the Two of Cups, Six of Wands. So let's see what the Six of Swords is about. Angel of Love, happy family. I feel like there's, a couple of, well, I did say a couple of different messages. So, if you are very balanced and centered in your family life, like I said, this Page of Cups offer could just be a child that's being extremely nice, because ultimately they're offering you something, but they also have their hand out, right? They're offering you, hey, mom, do you want to blah, 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 blah? Hey, dad. I mean, it's the Queen of Cups, so that's why I said mom, but it could be dad as well. Hey, dad, do you want to blah, 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 blah? And then they have their hand out. Like, you want to go to the movies? And then you say, oh, yeah, that would be cool. Let's go to the movies. And then your kid is like, are you going to give me money to go to the movies? So it's something like that. Like, mom, can you take me to Five Guys? And then you get the Five Guys and they want you to pay for it. Something like that. It could be as simple as that for some of you. For others of you, it could be the energies of, like I said, there's someone that you're connected to here emotionally that's wanting to go out or take you out. I feel like you're going to be open to their gesture, Capricorn, because you're appearing as the Queen of Cups. You could be the one actually making the offer, again, because you're appearing as the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with another Capricorn as well. So it could be if you are dealing with another Capricorn and you aren't the one that's making the offer, then that Capricorn could be the one that's making the offer. But I feel like, you are the one that's making this offer. And I feel like although you are the Queen of Cups, very balanced and comfortable in sharing your emotions, right? The Angel of Love, very comfortable with expressing how you feel. I still feel like this is going to be really, really sweet and innocent and naive how you approach this person with the offer. What's the Six of Swords about? What's the Six of Swords for Capricorn? Where Capricorn going, friend? Did I say six? 666 could be important for you. So the Ten of Wands. Whatever you're leaving behind, I feel like it's really difficult for you to do. Or I feel like whatever you are leaving behind here, I feel like it was a very difficult decision for you to do. But I also feel like it requires you to put in a lot of work or hard work, or maybe having, extra. I feel like you're having to, it almost feels like it's overwhelming. Yeah, look at that. I didn't even see the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, all right, this feels like Capricorn, you're having to make a difficult decision. The Two of Swords is having to let something or someone go that you care about. Traditionally, we see a dog depicted here, and the person is having to leave the dog behind. The dog can't go on the journey. Traditionally, you see the dog representing man's best friend. And then we don't see the dog again in the deck until you get to the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is that energy of rage and aggression, and someone who's very, they're in the energy of confrontation, right? And so I feel like Capricorn, you're having to make a decision to maybe move away for some of you, right? Like I said, for others of you, this is really, really light in regards to maybe you and a child or you and a younger sibling or something like that. But overall, this feels like having to make a decision. I feel like your money issue is being cleared up, right? There's a financial issue that's being cleared up, right? Get that out the way first. That's in the major energy, like all across the board. Wheel of Fortune, door to value, cornucopia, your root chakra, financial constraints. I feel like all of that energy is being cleared up, right? And then I feel like there's a relationship that you are ending. You've made a decision to maybe, it almost feels like you are moving away from like a family dynamic. Maybe someone else has gotten pregnant here. and you've decided to to maybe, go ahead and connect with this person. Or, the Empress represents fertility, so they don't have to be pregnant. She's not actually pregnant in this depiction, but it just feels like you're moving away from like one relationship, and you're in the energy to pursue another one. I'm sorry if you can hear them doing the lawn care, Capricorn. What did I say? Look at that. What's the likeliness that fell out as I was talking about the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords? It just kind of flipped over. Whoever you are leaving behind, they're going to be, a little upset. Like I said, that the dog, in this depiction, the Knight of Swords is on a horse. Oh, excuse me. Whoever is being left behind, though, it's not going to be. And I feel like that. That's why you're impacted. That's why this Six of Wands Six of Swords, the leaving, the transitioning, the moving on is so difficult. That Ten of Wands is like a burden, right? I feel like that's why it's so difficult, because, you don't want to fight. You just want to go. Let's see. Let's get one more on the Six of Swords. Look at that. The Lovers. I already said that. So you have Gemini here. You have Capricorn. You have Cancer. You have Libra. The Lovers, the Knight of Swords are both Gemini. Let's see. Who's the Empress? Just to give you, I just want to give you a zodiac, a zodiac sign. Not like a sign from the universe, friend. Let me see. Who's the Empress for Capricorn? Now, again, if you are not the person that's making the gesture, then this Empress could be the one that's making the gesture to you. Either way, I feel like it's someone that you like. And I feel like it'll be very successful. You'll feel very proud and confident in your decision. So the Page of Swords. I said, who's the Empress? Page of Swords. All right. Three of Swords. Heartache, heartbreak. What's the Page of Swords about, Capricorn? Who's gathering information? Are you gathering information on the Empress, or is the Empress gathering? Oh, okay. Maybe the Page of Swords is someone that you've been keeping an eye on. I mean, not blah, 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 blah. The Empress is, maybe the Empress is someone that you've been keeping an eye on, or gathering information, or what's behind the Page of Swords? Oh, look at that, the Chariot. So I definitely feel like this Empress is the energy you are moving towards. I feel like you know who the person is. I don't have to tell you. All right. You know what your plans are. So Capricorn, I don't think they're going to move from this area anytime soon. We're at the end anyway. I'll go ahead and end the reading here. We'll do money reads and energy reads over on your, other channel, Couture Capricorn. So make sure you have your notifications on for those. And then I'll do love and more energy reads throughout the week. Hopefully I can get back into my normal schedule. Last week I was very, very much so invested in the case that's happening, or a case that's actually not happening, that should be happening. But again, I digress. Make sure you have your notifications on, Capricorn. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe. All of those free ways help support the channel in a major way. I appreciate you so much for hanging out and sharing your energy. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.